About the NFL, your Chiefs are much better than my Packers.
Yep.
We won't talk about that. But what we will talk about is a fine game here today. Excited for this one between the Lady Rebels and the Redbirds. Here at the half-court line, it is Young and Bowman. The tip is won by UNLV. Will go from left to right on your internet cursor, and we have a whistle as it looks like somebody spilled on the front row here, so we'll have a little bit of a delay. Second time this year we have started the game off. UNLV has won the tip, and then we get a little bit of a pause. So Kiara Jackson will inbound it just to the left of us, but this is a UNLV team that's averaging 81.2 points per game. For the Redbirds, sitting at 71.2, but they have been below in the rebounding battle. They're getting out-rebounded by 4 rebounds, while UNLV has been able to out-rebound opponents by 14.5. I think that's going to be another key to watch out for.
Absolutely, yeah. They need to crash the boards hard.
So it looks like everything's going to be all situated here. And we will get ready for this matchup here between UNLV and Illinois State.
Delay a game.
Actually, maybe not. I jinxed it there. It's one thing we have learned this weekend. That the announcer's jinx is strong and powerful. I've jinxed everybody on the court. Whether it's been UNLV, George Washington, University of Albany. As we'll still have a little bit of a long delay here. So, Jade, as we get a little extra time here, for the Lady Rebels to be able to, opportunity to start 7-0 for the first time since 1990-91, just goes to show just kind of the job that Lindy LaRock and her staff have been able to do is just break it. There's a lot of times I've said on these broadcasts, first time in a long time, since we were young kids or even before we were born, the job that Lindy has done in her hometown is really, really impressive.
Yeah, and I think the girls are really living up to them. They're all buying in, and I think they're all together, and their chemistry is good, and I think that's why they look so good. I
think if you heard in the post-game interview with Desiree Young, she goes, I don't care how it's done. I just want to win. I want to help my teammates out. As we're now back underway, Kiara Jackson in the right corner, entry pass down low in the right block for Desiree Young. She's double-teamed. Pass around to Obi Isor, and nobody is there, but Essence Booker trying to save it as they're still trying to clean up the spill in the front row. Obi Isor at the top was looking for somebody in the left wing. Nobody was there. Booker tried to save it in the left corner, but it goes out of bounds. So turnover there for UNLV after a interesting start to this ball game. So the Redbirds will have the first possession here as they're still trying to clean up whatever that was spilled. Drew Neverett cleaning it up, giving a little shout out. His brother Matt had a great call yesterday in the UNR-UNLV game that the Rebels won. And it's big for us because the cannon is now officially red as they're still cleaning. My goodness, what did it spill over there?
They're just too excited they couldn't hold on to their drinks.
My goodness. Well, so with 9:43 to go in the first quarter, we haven't had much action, just a turnover as the Redbirds will have their first possession going from right to left on your internet cursors. Wong, guarded by Essence Booker. We'll bounce pass over here to Robinson, who's their star player. Now to Bowman. Bowman, the handoff here to Wong, going from left to right at the top of the key, over to Robinson on the left wing. Guarded by Etheridge. She's double-teamed. Picks up the dribble and is called for a traveling violation. Help defense there on the left wing, just inside the three-point line by Desiree Young. Forced that extra step there, Jade.
Yeah, Desi is a big force, and we need her voice today for sure.
And you saw right there, Robinson caught it on the left wing, and UNLV quickly went for that double-team. So both teams have turned the ball over early on here. Still scoreless with 9:20 to go in the first quarter. Obi Isor on the left wing. Picks up the dribble to Young at the top of the key, inside the three-point line. Now over to Etheridge on the left wing. Back out to Young at the top. Young will dribble it over to the right, puts it to Booker. Booker gets a screen going to her left. Booker bounce pass to Young, attacking on the right wing, down low in the middle of the paint, and she is called for a traveling violation. So 3 possessions, 3 turnovers, 2 by UNLV, 1 by the Redbirds of Illinois State. 9:09 to go here in quarter number 1. Lady Rebels and the Redbirds are currently tied up at 0. As Wong will get it past the half-court line, up to the top of the key for Bowman, over to Robinson on the left wing. She's double-teamed. They give it to Bowman at the top of the key. Cross-court over in the right corner. Wide open. Wong will try the 3 and drills it. Maya Wong, the 5'8" redshirt junior guard from Normal, Illinois, hits the three-pointer as Kiara Jackson attacking in the short left corner. So retreat back out the top of the key. Redbirds lead at 3-0 with 8:40 to go here in quarter number 1. Now Justice Etheridge over to Neko Biax with a head fake at the top of the key. She goes down to the left elbow, down to the left block. Her layup attempt no good. Hit the side of the backboard. Rebound is taken away by Deanna Wilson. Flips it over to Maya Wong with the first field goal of the game. It's 3-0 Illinois State leading UNLV as Wong is knocked down. It looks like she slipped. I had the coach in front of me. UNLV comes up with the steal. Etheridge, pull-up jumper. Booker, my apologies. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line goes down. So Essence Booker gets her first field goal of the ball game. Good start there for Essence as it's 3-2 with 8:10 to go here in quarter number 1. UNLV trailing by 1. As Crumpton going down low to the left block, fires a pass from left to right. We're going to get a kickball violation underneath the rim. It's going to be on Desiree Young as Crumpton was trying to fire it on over to Wilson. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. 8:05 to go here in quarter number 1. Illinois State leading 3-2. Wong hit the first bucket of the ball game as trying to give it over to Robinson. They can't give it to her. Now Crumpton gets it, wrapping around from right to left. The left mid block, kicks it back out to the right wing. Now entry pass down low for Wilson. Wilson, turnaround jumper from the right block, no good. Left it short, rebound taken away by UNLV. Long outlet passer to the right wing for Kiara Jackson. Jackson trying to back down, going to the short right corner. Has her retreat back out, kicks it out to Obi Iser on the right wing. Hits the circle button, tries to fire a pass to Jackson. It succeeds, and then back out to Young at the top of the key. Now UNLV reset with 15 on the shot clock. 7:35 to go in the first. Illinois State leading 3-2. Booker going to the left. Inside the wing, now into the short left corner. Bounce pass to Etheridge on the left wing. Kicks it back out. Jackson, catch and fire 3, right corner. Hits the right side of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for on the ground. And nice play there by Maya Wong on the floor. She's up in the air. She just throws the ball off the legs there of Desiree Young. And UNLV still scoreless on that possession. 3-2 is the score with 7:20 to go in the first. Jade, just UNLV not finding the rhythm right now.
Yeah, it's intense on both ends. It's exciting. It's exciting.
Wong at the top of the key, picks up the dribble, fires it on over to Robinson on the right wing. Robinson guarded by Etheridge, going to the right corner. Now over to Wilson. Wilson almost had the ball poked away to the right elbow. Down to the left, mid-block. Fires a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound is corralled by Young. Flips it over to the left here for Booker. Booker to the left wing. Puts her head down the left block. Turnaround jumper from that left block is good. I'm like what I'm seeing here by Essence Booker. 2 jumpers. Nothing but net on those jumpers for Booker. 4-3 UNLV leads with 6:45 to go here in quarter number 1. We're going to get a whistle. A traveling violation at the top of the key. Kate Bowman shuffled her feet. And another turnover for the Redbirds. That's their 3rd of the ball game. 4-3 here in the first. 6:47 to go. UNLV leads by 1. Kristen Gillespie, the head coach for Illinois State, who now I will have to realize she stands right in front of me. I got to move back and forth. So I'm a little bit delayed on the call. I'm just trying to locate the balls. Kiara Jackson on the right wing. Over to Obi Iser at the top of the key. The eyes are inside the 3-point line. We'll hand it off to Booker at the top. Gets a screen going to her right, to the right elbow. We'll kind of float into that jumper from the right elbow. It's no good. Rebound on the ground on the left block is knocked out by Crumpton. And the possession will go to UNLV with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Alyssa Brown will check in for Neko Obi Iser. Brown has had a really good sophomore year, averaging about 9.2 points per game, shooting 56% from the field.
Both teams are running each other.
Well, it's kind of like that Oral Roberts game. Boy, those first 5 minutes were chaotic. As Kiara Jackson runs into a jumper from the short right corner. It's good. Another inbound scoring play there for UNLV as Jackson gets UNLV on top 6-3 with 6:20 to go here in quarter number 1. Bowman at the top of the key. Down low to Wong on the left block. She is fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2. Hacked there by Desiree Young, and Desi's going to pick up her first personal and the team's first with 6:17 to go in the quarter. Here in the first, UNLV leads at 6-3. Wong hit the first bucket of the ball game, actually the only bucket for Illinois State. It was a right corner 3. She'll head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. She is 8 of 8 on the year. As looks like Desiree Young is a little bit hobbled here underneath the basket. Head coach Lindy LaRocque is going over to talk with Desi. She's got the jersey over her face. Rob Ortiz, the athletic trainer, also coming over. And now the officials will kind of review this play here. Unfortunately, just a one-camera system for us, so we don't have the opportunity for a replay. And I believe we're going to have a timeout. We'll take one as well. UNLV currently leads this one 6-3, 6:17 to go here in quarter number 1. This is UNLV Lady Rail basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas, Nevada on the Stretch Internet provided to us by Learfield, or on the YouTube broadcast provided to us by UNLV Athletics. This game is brought to you by Boyd Gaming. Join Kevin Kruger, John Sandler, and Curtis Terry at the Ballywick inside the Orleans for the Kevin Kruger Radio Show. Go to UNLVRebels.com for more information about showtimes and dates. And by Finley Chevrolet. Finley Chevrolet, located in the southwest at 215 in South Rainbow, Nevada's #1 Chevrolet volume dealership. Frankly, we're customer driven. Alongside Jay Thomas, I'm Wyatt Tomczyk. Thank you for tuning in on your Sunday afternoon, wherever you were listening or watching. UNLV leads at 6-3 with 6:17 to go in the first. Jade, good start for Essence Booker, 4 points and 2 jumpers that looked in rhythm for her.
Yeah, that's her sweet spot. So once it goes in, she's finding her rhythm, and I love it.
Looked like nothing came out of the review as Desiree Young got hit in the face, but Nneka Obi-Iser will check in for the Lady Rebels, so Young will head out. Trying to see if she's still on the bench here. It looks like the athletic trainer Rob Ortiz for UNLV is still working on her there at the end of the bench. Maya Wong will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. And she hits the first. 6-4 here in the first. Wong has all 4 points. We haven't seen Robinson have an opportunity to get a shot off. She averages 22.4 points per game, shoots 55% from the field, 54% from beyond the arc. Wong hits the second free throw, and it's 6-5. UNLV leading by 1 with 6:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Here Jackson gets the handoff in the right corner. Guarded by Wong. Man-to-man defense. Gets the screen going to her left, to the right wing. Cross court over to Etheridge in the left corner. She'll take that 3 from the left corner and drills it. Justice Etheridge hits the 3 for UNLV. Etheridge shooting at 42% on the year. UNLV back on top by 4, 9-5 with 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Crumpton is double team on the right wing. Fires the pass over to the left for Bowman. Bowman attacking down low to the right block. Her layup goes. The C's part for her, and it's 9-7. UNLV leading by 2 with 5:45 to go in this first. Alyssa Brown at the top of the key. Dribble it over the right. Inside the three-point line on the right wing. Looking for the cut for Etheridge. Too strong as she was attacking along the right baseline. Her right block layup attempt had a little bit too much juice on that. Missed layup. Rebound taken away by the Redbirds. Now Bowman at the top of the key over to Wong on the right wing. Does not take the screen. She's double teaming. A lot of trouble. UNLV knocks the ball away there on the left wing. It's taken away by Brown, who flips it over to Essence Booker. Booker to the left wing. Thought about attacking. Now fires at Obi-Iser at the top. 24 on the shot clock. UNLV leading 9-7 with 5:10 to go here in quarter number 1. Jackson with the head fake on the right wing, going to her left to the right elbow. Now to Brown at the top, over to the left wing. Now the left corner for Etheridge. Back to Booker at the top. Over the right wing now for Obi-Iser, 10 on the shot clock. Obi-Iser looking for the cut for Jackson, but has to kick it back out the top now to Booker. 8 seconds remaining. Booker way out here on the left wing, gets a screen going to her right. Booker to the top, goes to the left, down to the left block. Kicks it back out. 3 from the left corner is good. Justice Etheridge hits back-to-back threes with about 1 second remaining. Had the ref, the coach in front of me, so I couldn't really see there at first. But Etheridge, 2 threes, Jade. Good start for her.
Great find from Essence.
4:40 to go in the first. UNLV leads at 12-7 as Crompton over to the right for Wilson. Now over to the right wing area for Paige Robinson. Robinson hasn't had a shot so far today as they give it down low here. Crumpton attacking down low to the right block. Gets a contested layup to go. She's known as a 3-point shooter. Is on the other end. UNLV, nice job on the outlet pass. Obi-Iser lets the player go by and gets the layup to go on the right block. It's 14-9. UNLV leading with 4:15 to go in the first.
Great patience from Obi-Iser.
And it's just UNLV going quick with the offense there as Bowman lost the ball on the left wing. Taken away by Etheridge. She goes on the fast break. Her layup is good off the right block.
Redeems it.
16-9 as Justice Etheridge having herself a great start to this game. She now has 8 points. UNLV with this large lead of the ball game. It's 16-9 with 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Bowman at the top of the key over to Robinson on the left wing, guarded by Etheridge. Robinson, double team. She's in a lot of trouble. Fires it over to the right for Bowman. Now over to the right wing for Crumpton, who's called for a traveling violation. Another one there for the Redbirds. They now have 6 turnovers, Jade, here in the first 6 minutes of this game.
Yeah, UNLV is taking away what they want and forcing them into shots and travels.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it right now, Paige Robinson has no field goal attempts here. 16-9, UNLV leads by 7 with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. It's in the ball game for the Redbirds is Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor, a junior. With her first action, she's guarding Nneka Obi-Iser on the left elbow. Booker at the top of the key with 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We'll dribble it over the right wing, over to the left for Obi-Iser. Now the left wing for Jackson. Jackson with the ball high up in the air, looking for somebody to get open. Wrapping around is Etheridge. Nice job, Etheridge. Let the defender go by. She'll take the 3 from the top. Skims out the front side of the rim. Brown fighting for the offensive rebound on the right block. She'll try to get a shot off. She does, and she is fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Great job by Brown. She was hounded by 2 Redbird defenders to get the offensive rebound and will head to the line to shoot 2. has just the high motor there of these bigs, Jade. They will suffocate you down low in the paint.
Absolutely, and having multiple to be able to run everyone off the line and everything is key for UNLV.
Okay, Bowman will head on out. Tashana Wright-Gaskins will check in for the Redbirds. 16-9 with 3:20 to go in the first. It is the first team foul here for the Redbirds. It is on Bowman, which will be her first. Brown at the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Alyssa, the sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, 77% on the year. Just been really impressed with the way Alyssa has been able to improve from freshman year to sophomore year here in the first 7 games of the year, as Desi will check back in. Good to see Young back in for UNLV. Obi Iser will head on out. Brown hits both free throws. It's 18-9. UNLV leading by 9. They're largely the ball game with 3:15 to go in the first. Both these teams made the NCAA tournament last year, and both teams most likely contend for their conference tournament championship. They are the favorites, as Young is going to be called for her second personal foul. So quickly as Desi came into the ball game, there goes Obi Iser back in, as Young will head out with her second personal foul, as Wright-Gaskins just put her head down and met Desi to be able to draw the foul call.
Yeah, they're going to try to go up their post, especially Des.
So for the first time this year, Desi's really dealing with foul trouble early on. 18-9 with 3:10 to go in the first. If you're just joining us, no Alyssa Durazo-Frescas and no Erica Collins for the Lady Rebels are out, as the first free throw is too strong there by Gaskins. Currently sitting right now at 72% on the year. The Redbirds shooting 65%. They haven't been crisp at the line. They get about 13 free throws made per game. Second free throw is good. It's 18-10. UNLV leading by 8 with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Jackson leading the point, getting the start today with Durazo-Frescas out. Gets the handoff, going over to the left corner. Jackson, it's a screen going to her right. She's to the left elbow at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Booker, but another traveling violation is called. Boy, both teams have been caught traveling with their luggage right now. 18-10 with 2:59 to go in the first. There you go. Here's my pun jokes. Everyone's on the YouTube broadcast saying, boo! Get him up the air. Yeah. As a substitution here for the Redbirds. Abby Alsma will check in. 18-10, UNLV leads by 8 with 2:55 to go here in the first. Robinson hasn't had a shot attempt so far. She's the leading scorer. She is a walking bucket, but she's guarded by Justice Etheridge, who's arguably the best defensive player for UNLV. Wright-Gaskins on the right wing. We'll hand it off to Robinson, going from right to left. She has Kiara Jackson on her, so they got the switch. She'll go to her left, guarded by Alyssa Brown, and Brown is going to be called for the foul there on the left wing. Put the body into the left hip there of Robinson. It's going to be the first personal on Brown and the third team foul. So Young has 2 personal fouls. Now Brown has 1, so you got to be careful if you're Alyssa not to pick up that second one. Wong will have the inbound here. 18-10, UNLV leading by 8 with 2:35 to go. Robinson pounded on the left elbow. Help ball situation. Yes, it is, and the possession arrow will go to the Redbirds. Good job by Alyssa Brown to force that held ball there on the left wing. They are bringing the big, along with Justice Etheridge, to double-team Robinson.
Absolutely, and they just have to make sure that they stay out of foul trouble when trapping.
UNLV with 3 team fouls right now, 1 for the Redbirds. Kind of the opposite of what we saw against George Washington. The Colonials were in major foul trouble in the first half. I think they had 5 players that have 2 fouls in the first. It really hampered their offensively. Robinson is double teamed. She gets a pass at the top of the key. That's just Justice Etheridge all over. Tries to fire a pass down low. Ball on the ground. Robinson flicks it out to Wong at the half court line, and then we're going to get a shot clock violation. Didn't notice the shot clock. I was focused on that ball, just fumbling around there. Great defense by the Lady Rebels.
Yeah, you can't get a better reward than that on defense.
Boy, Justice Etheridge is having herself just a great defensive tournament.
Absolutely.
Just like you said, the stats, the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Etheridge did a great job. She did a fabulous job against George Washington's top player, Mia Laxtigala. Etheridge on the left wing, going to her right, to the right elbow, down to the right block, puts up a contested shot, but goes to Brown on the left block. Brown with the putback, no good. She'll have the line to shoot 2. I think Justice will say that was more of a line drive pass over the rim. But Alyssa Brown with another offensive rebound. She'll head the line to shoot 2, as the foul is going to be on Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor.
And I like that UNLV is going to their hot player, as point guard, trying to get them the scores and looks.
Deanna Wilson will check back in. The second team foul there for the Redbirds. McGinnis-Taylor picked up the personal. Brown will be at the line to shoot 2. She hits the first. Alyssa right now 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. UNLV did struggle yesterday from the free throw line. Overall this year, 74%. They get about 15 made free throws a game. Brown hits the second, so Alyssa has 4 points, all from the charity stripe. UNLV March lead the ball game. They lead it 20-10 with 1:55 to go here in quarter number 1. Great catch there on the right sideline by Robinson just to keep that one in place. She fired it to the left. UNLV now in a 2-3 zone defensively. It's a pass from left to right. Short in the short right corner. It was bobbled. It's recovered by Wilson. Wilson will attack in the middle of the paint. She'll put up a hook shot there from the restricted area off the backboard and in. But it's a discombobulated offensive sequence for the Redbirds, but they still find a way to score. Now Booker attacking. Booker down low to the left block. High off the backboard and in. Essence Booker's got that fire in her eyes right now, Jade. She's looking strong already now with 3 field goals on the day. UNLV back out to a 10-point lead, 22-12 with 1:20 to go in the first. UNLV looks like they'll switch it back up to a man-to-man defense here. Gaskins almost had the ball knocked away on the right elbow. She's able to keep her hands on it. Gives it up to Robinson on the right wing. Over to the left wing now for Alsma. Over to the left for right. Gaskins attacking from the right wing down to the right block. Her layup attempt hit the side of the rim. No good. Rebound poked up on the ground there by Etheridge, and it goes into the lap of Alyssa Brown. UNLV on the attack with under a minute to go here. They lead by 10. Booker on the right wing. Booker will take the 3 from the right wing. Hit the front side of the rim. No good. Rebound is poked away there by Alyssa Brown attacking on the left block. Booker was feeling it. It looked good, but this wasn't there for Essence. She's still trying to find that 3-point shot, but she's found the mid-range today and the attack to the basket. Under a minute to go, UNLV leads by 10, 22-12 with 45 seconds to go. Wilson on the right wing, kicks it out here to Robinson. Hasn't had a shot attempt so far on the right wing. Fires it on over to the left to Abby Alsma. Alsma entry pass down low on the left mid block for right Gaskins. Her shot attempt is no good. Hit the left side of the rim. Rebound taken away by Obi Iser. UNLV can kind of hold for the final shot here. It's only got a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Lady Rebels will do that. Pierre Jackson, who's leading the point here today. UNLV leads it by 10. Lady Rebels shooting 57% from the field. The Redbirds are shooting 50%, but they turn the ball over 7 times to UNLV's 3. Jackson near the half-court line. 10 seconds remaining. We'll put her head down. Jackson to the free throw line. Down low to the right block is fouled. I think it's going to be on the ground there. With 7.4 seconds remaining, so UNLV can still hold for the final shot. It's going to be the second team foul, or let's see, the third team foul here on the Redbirds. Paige Robinson picks up the personal foul. Her first, team's third. Pierre Jackson sitting at the free throw line. Head coach Lindy LaRock is trying to say, was that a shooting foul? Jackson was fouled still on the ground before she could get the shot off. So Essence Booker will have the inbound to the right of the stanchion. Booker, kick it out to Little Key at the top of the key. 6 seconds remaining. Pierre Jackson will take a jumper from the right elbow. Hit the right side of the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be last touched by Alyssa Brown with 1.8 seconds left for the Redbirds. And as they try to get some momentum going, their frustration right now is just too many turnovers and not getting their star player an opportunity. They'll put up a line drive, desperation shot attempt. Doesn't even come close, and that will end quarter number 1. Positive, arguably the best defensive player on this roster, but they also will bring a big, whether it be Alyssa Brown or Desiree Young, to help with the double team. If you're just joining us, Young has 2 personal fouls. Desi right now also hasn't had a shot attempt. So both leading scorers for either team haven't been able to have a field goal opportunity. Pierre Jackson will have the ball here on the left wing. UNLV has first possession going from left to right on your internet cursor. Obi Iser alone for 3 at the top of the key. She drills in. Obi Iser hits another 3-pointer. She's shooting 43% on the year, and UNLV largely the ball game 25-12 with 9:40 to go in the second quarter. UNLV will take that offense every day there, Jade.
Absolutely, it was a great shot. Took her time on it as well.
Yeah, Wilson has it on the left wing. Over to the right for Alsma. On the right wing, guarded by Essence Booker. Will flip it to her left. Now to Crumpton. Great 3-point shooter. She hasn't had any 3-point shot attempts so far. She's hounded by Obi Iser on the double team. Held ball at the top of the key. The possession will go to the Redbirds with 8 on the shot clock. What? Boy, the double teams, they are double teaming not only Robinson, but now number 3, Mary Crompton, who's a great 3-point shooter. So 8 on the shot clock here. The Redbirds got to get off something quick. Firing out to Alsma at the top of the key. 5 seconds remaining. She goes to the right wing. Flips it over to the left here to right Gaskins. So put her head down. Lost the ball. Knocked away. Last touch there by, who is it going to be? If it's the UNLV, the Redbirds only have 1 second remaining as Maya Wong will check into the ball game. Wong, who has 5 of the 12 points for the Redbirds. Number 21, Abby Alsma, will check on out. So 1 second remaining. The Redbirds got to get a tip in here. As Wong will inbound it to the right of the stanchion. She'll fire it on over. Shot clock violation. Wilson caught it on the right mid block. Tried to go do a post move. That wasn't going to work. That's 2 shot clock violations there, Jade. I know that gives you a big smile on your face.
Absolutely. I'm loving the defense on both ends.
UNLV forces turnover number 8. Pierre Jackson leading the point. Just joining us, Duranzo Fresquez out for the Lady Rebels, so Jackson gives him the start at the point guard. Essence Booker moves over to the 2. The eyes are at the top. Goes to the left elbow, picks up the dribble, fires them over to the right wing now for Jackson. Retreat back out with 15 on the shot clock. 25-12, UNLV leading. They're largely the ball game. Jackson at the top of the key. Doesn't take the screen going to right. Instead goes to her left. To the left block. Gives it to Brown. Cutting in from the free throw line. Down low to the left block. We're going to get a whistle and another traveling violation. I got to think now it's about 6 or 7 traveling violations combined by both teams.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they just got to slow it down and take care of the ball.
Do you think it has a little bit to do with playing on a different court than yesterday? Because both these teams were at the MAC yesterday.
That's a good question. I think the defense actually is they're frustrating Illinois State, and so they can't get their offense going.
And the reason why we're here at the Cox Pavilion, because as I pulled up today, all the dirt for the rodeo is now downstairs at the MAC. It's that time of the year. As Robinson has it on the right wing, entry pass down low for Wilson on the right block, goes to her left, gets the strong layup to go off the backboard and in as Desiree Young is back in the ballgame for the Lady Rebels. It's 25-14, UNLV leads by 11 with 8:20 to go in quarter number 2 as Young's pass from the top of the key down low to the right block is tipped away, turnover UNLV. Crumpton at the top, trying to attack against Justice Etheridge. Flips it over to right Gaskins. Now for Robinson. Over to right Gaskins in the short right corner. Attack along the right baseline. To the right block. Her layup attempt is short. It's skimmed out the front side of the rim. She gets the offensive rebound. Contested putback is no good, but she is fouled and will have the line to shoot 2 free throws as Neko Bizer picks up the personal. That's going to be her first and team's first here in the second. And coming to the ballgame where we expect to see a lot more playing time today, Jasmine Lott. Jasmine had some big moments there, Jade, and you said, talking on the broadcast yesterday, she has no fear.
No, none. From the first day I saw her in practice, she's up there and she's ready to go.
So UNLV will give up 2 free throws here to the Redbirds. Deshauna Wright Gaskins from Shillington, Pennsylvania hits the first, 25-15 with 8:05 to go here in the second. UNLV leading by 10. The Lady Rebels not scored in the last minute, 47. Second free throw is good. 25-16, UNLV leading by 9 with 8:05 to go here in the second quarter. Both teams undefeated. Both teams made the NCAA tournament last year, winning their respective conference tournaments. There's Booker at the top of the key, picks up the dribble, bounce past the Young, who has had a field goal attempt. She's on the left elbow, back facing the basket. Now over the right wing for Booker, 15 on the shot clock. Booker goes to her left, to the left elbow. Picks up the dribble, hierarchy pass down low for Young on the right block. Young off the backboard and in. Great job by Desiree Young on a beautiful pass by Essence Booker from the left elbow down to the right block.
Those two working together are going to get each other going in their games.
27-16, UNLV leads by 11 as Robinson will wrap around from the left wing to the right elbow, and she lost the ball. Finally had some open space, and she fumbled it. Obi Iser comes up with the steal. Now Booker attacking to the right wing. Goes to her left, to the right elbow in the paint, trying to force a foul call. She lost the ball on the left elbow. No whistle was called. Robinson comes up with it. Robinson attacking in the middle of the paint. Kicks it back out. Gaskins 3 from the left wing, no good. Booker with the defensive rebound. 7:05 to go here in quarter number 2. UNLV leads at 27-16. Now, Kiara Jackson on the left wing. Fires the entry pass down low on the left block here for Young. She faces up the basket. Going to her right. Now with double team. Young is able to beat that double team and gets the running floater to go as Young flexes to the crowd. UNLV leads 29-16 with 6:45 to go in quarter number 2. After that made bucket from about 10 feet out in the middle of the paint for the Lady Rebels. 2-3 zone defensively here for UNLV as they switch it up. Wong has it in the middle of the court. Bounce pass over to Crumpton on the right wing. Back out to Wong at the top of the key. 12 on the shot clock. Hierarchy pass on the right corner for Crumpton. Now entry pass down low for Wilson. Wilson trying to go for an up and under on the right block, and she's called for a traveling violation. Kristen Gillespie can't believe that call. Another turnover there for the Redbirds, who now have 10 turnovers in the ballgame. I believe like 6 of them have been traveling violations.
Desi did a great job, being straight, not drawing that third foul.
Ashley Scoggin will check into the ballgame for the first time, and Alyssa Brown will check back in for the Lady Rebels. 6:28 to go here in the second. It's 29-16. Still, the leading scorer for the Redbirds, Paige Robinson, still has not had a shot attempt. Kiara Jackson on the left wing, fires it on over the top for Brown. She's alone. She'll take that 3. Too strong. I thought she maybe could have got the friendly roll, but the ball kind of went to the right of the basket. Rebound taken away by the Redbirds. Now Crumpton attacking down low to the left block. Had the ball taken away by Jasmine Lott. Gives it to Obi Iser, who fumbles it on the left elbow. She recovers it. Gives it to Scoggin. A little pass on the left wing. She's able to recover it. Now when she passes in the short left corner for Obi Iser. Ball high up in the air. The back down going to her right. Spins to her left. Obi Iser gets the layup to go down as she bullies Paige Robinson down low in the paint. It's 31-16. UNLV leading with 5:45 to go here in quarter number 2. Lady Rebels absolutely dominating here. An offensive foul is called on the left wing, and an illegal screen there from Maya Wong. That's going to be her first personal. And it's going to be the team's first as well. 5:42 to go here in the second. Jade, the energy is all on UNLV's side.
It is. It's coming from the defensive end, too.
Alyssa Brown will inbound it to Kiara Jackson. The Lady Rebels leading it 31-16. UNLV shooting 60% from the field right now. As Jackson goes to the left wing, directing traffic. Now goes to right to the top over Alyssa Brown from the right wing. Catch and fire three for Brown. No good at the front side of the rim. Obi Iser comes up with the offensive rebound. Will back down on the right block. Her layup goes down. Timeout taken here by Illinois State. The Lady Rebels are absolutely dominating this game right now. They lead by 17. Their largest lead of the ball game. The Lady Rebels looking to start 7-0 for the first time since the 1990-91 season. They're off to a great start. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back. This is UNLV Lady Rebel basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas, Nevada, alongside Jay Thomas. I'm Wyatt Tomczyk. Thank you for tuning in and watching here on your Sunday afternoon. UNLV currently leading this one 33-16. This game is brought to you by Parkway Tavern. Parkway Tavern, official partner of UNLV Athletics and your official home of Rebels on the Road. With over 250 beers, 24/7 gaming, and 4 Valley locations, there's no better place to catch the game than Parkway Tavern. Go Rebels. So, well, Jade, I don't know what's been more difficult, Illinois State trying to find some shots, or you trying to find the stats in the game. But the Lady Rebels defensively are just creating a lot of chaos right now.
Yeah, they've only let them score 4 points in a quarter so far, and that's huge, and they need to keep that up.
This was arguably, talking to the head coach, Lindy LaRocque, they felt going to be the biggest challenge of the year if they were able to match up here in this tournament championship. And right now, the Lady Rebels are passing with flying colors. They have won every game by double digits so far this year. The closest game, or the closest win for UNLV was by 10 against George Washington yesterday, a 73-63 win for UNLV. Redbirds trying to find something going here as Bowman back in the ballgame. Fires it on over the right. Robinson will take a long three from the right wing and drills it with Jasmine Lott in her face. I mean, that was from way downtown, and I guess when you're frustrated, you got to find any which way to get open and shoot it from about 30 feet out. Redbirds now down 33-19 with under 5 to play. Kiara Jackson trying to wrap around, has a shot rejected on the right block by Deanna Wilson. Great block there by Wilson. Possessional main with UNLV with 17 on the shot clock. 4:49 overall here in quarter number 2. It's 33-19. Ashley Scoggin will have the inbound to the right of the stand. She gives it to Kiara Jackson, the short right corner. Back out to Brown on the right wing. Alyssa's missed 2 threes from beyond the arc. Scoggin fumbled the ball there on the right wing. Is able to recover it. 10 on the shot clock. Then flicks it to Kiara Jackson. Jackson near the half-court line. 5 seconds remaining. Little Key going to her left. She's at the left wing. 2 seconds remaining. Key will have to take a step-back 3. Hit the left side of the rim. No good. Lott's able to force a offensive rebound. No, she's going to be called for a foul. So Jazzy picks up the personal, her first and team second. Obi Iser, Etheridge, and Booker, Young, Etheridge, and Booker will check in. Brown and Lott will head on out, and so will Ashley Scoggin. 33-19, UNLV leading this one. Leading by 14 with 4:29 to go in the second. The Redbirds they're not shooting bad. They're shooting 50%, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. It's the turnovers that are hurting them. They have 12 on the day compared to UNLV's 6. Bowman at the left wing gives it to the top of the key for Robinson. Guarded by Etheridge. Will go to her right. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow. She gets it. Back-to-back jumpers there for Paige Robinson. And like I said, she's a walking bucket. In a blink of an eye, she already has 2 field goals, 5 points. As Obi Iser gets it on the right block. Reverses to the left. Reverse layup is short. Obi Iser trying to save the rebound. And she fires it over to Robinson on the left wing. Now Robinson will go on the fast break. Over to Crumpton. Crumpton is called for a traveling violation on the right wing. The 13th turnover for the Redbirds. Yes. And at least, I got to think, 7 or 8 of those have been traveling violations.
Yeah, you know, Robinson's trying to get going, so that just kills the momentum.
They're getting a nice stop down low in the paint and then forcing an errant pass by Nekobi Izor. So it's 4 minutes to go here in the second. It's 33-21, UNLV leading by 12. Lady Rebels have led for a good portion of this ball game. Garrett Jackson on the left wing, to the right for Etheridge. Etheridge to the right wing at the right elbow, and over to Obi Izor on the left wing. Fumbled it momentarily, now kicks it out left corner. Garrett Jackson wants the 3 and drills it. Kiera Jackson hits UNLV's 4th three-pointer of the ball game. UNLV leads it 36-21 with 3:35 to go in the second. What a killer turnover that was for the Redbirds that results in UNLV getting the 3 points.
Absolutely, they had a 4 and 5 actually with Obi Izor not even past half court, and then they turned it over. Jada Stinson, who's in the ball game for the first time, leading the point here. Trying to direct traffic. She's at the top of the key. Now we'll dribble it over to her right. Now we'll go to her left. Gets kind of a screen. She's at the left wing inside the three-point line and had the ball taken away. Kiera Jackson comes up with a steal. She's at the top of the key. Flips it to Obi Izor. Head fake on the right wing. Goes to the right elbow. Her jumper short. Hit the front side of the rim. But Etheridge comes up with the offensive rebound on the left elbow. Nobody boxed out Justice on the long offensive rebound here for UNLV. Now Little Key on the right wing. Goes to her left. Gives it down low to Young. Young with the baby jumper off the backboard. No good, but gets the offensive rebound. Little floater from the restricted area goes. She missed the first jumper from the short right corner, but gets another offensive rebound, and UNLV leads 38-21 with 2:50 to go in the second. If you kind of find a flaw with the Redbirds, it's been their rebounding. No flaw right there. Entry pass from the left wing down to the left block for Kate Bullman. She gets the layup to go. She beat Obi Izor. Now here comes Little Key down to the left block, and it has her shot rejected by Wilson. Thought there was going to be a foul call there, but the referee said it was clean, and now they're trying to fire it to Wong at her feet and almost lost it. Robinson comes up with it. Possession here right now for the Redbirds with 2:25 to go in the second. It's 38-23. UNLV leading. Robinson will take a contested jumper from the right elbow and hits it off the backboard. Wow. I guess when you're a walking bucket.
You're a walking bucket. Sometimes they get a little lucky there. Robinson, the bank open here in Las Vegas. 38-25. UNLV leads by 13. Bounce pass to Etheridge at the top of the key, going to her right. Justice has hit a couple threes. Now Obi Izor on the left wing, puts her head down to the free throw line. Fires a pass from right to left to Young. From the left block, goes to the middle of the paint, and is called for a traveling violation in the restricted area. Unfortunately, we aren't able to keep track of how many traveling violations there are. I got to think there have been over at least 10 called.
Oh, absolutely.
2:01 to go here in the second. It's 38-25. UNLV leading by 13. They've led by double digits for a good portion of this second quarter. They're shooting 46% here in the second. Redbirds are shooting 71%. Like I said, they're not shooting bad. It's the turnovers that are hurting them. 14 on the day. Pullman gets the bounce pass on the right elbow. Looking for the backdoor cut here for Robinson, going down the right baseline, and Etheridge is able to intercept the ball. UNLV comes on the attack. Booker on the short right corner, trying to go for an up and under. Missed the shot. Obi Izor at the putback, just banged it off the backboard there. NECA did not have a good touch on that, but in the scramble, the Redbirds come up with the rebound as Illinois State really wanted a traveling violation on Booker. Now Stinson attacking, turnaround jumper, high-arcing shot from the restricted area, no good, but the rebound was punched out on the right wing. Now Stinson will try it again, 3 from the top, no good. Rebound on the ground at the free throw line. Booker comes up with it. Her and McGinnis were battling for it. Now long outlet pass on the left block here for Obi Izor. As the first shot rejected, second shot rejected, but Brown is able to recover it on the third try on the right block. Her layup goes off the backboard and in. It's 40-25 with a minute to go in the second. Boy, a lot going on here as we'll get a foul call as Lott fouled Wong as she was trying to go up the court. Yeah, a lot going on there. A lot of craziness on UNLV's side there on the offensive possession.
Absolutely, and they're forcing these turnovers for Illinois State, so we got to give credit to them for that.
58.9 seconds remaining. Jada Stinson will check on out. Mary Crumpton will check back in. 40-25 with 55 seconds to go here in the second. UNLV leads by 15. Lady Rebels will switch it up to a 2-3 zone defensively as Wong hounded on the left wing. Gives it to Robinson, going to her right. Robinson in the paint, kicks it back out. Catch and fire 3, left wing for Crumpton, no good. Hit the backside of the rim. Rebound is snagged away by Alyssa Brown, who fires it on over the right to Essence Booker. 40 seconds remaining. Booker, nice little move. Nifty move going from left to right. Her right wing, or right elbow jumper, short, hit the front side of the rim. Rebound is taken away here by Crumpton as she gets a help ball situation. The possession arrow will go to UNLV as Obi Izor and Booker hounded Crumpton there in the short right corner. She had no help to try to get that ball up the court.
It's a physical game.
It's getting, this has been fun. Both teams they look exhausted right now. And UNLV, they can hold for the final shot here in this second quarter, and Booker will wisely retreat back out to the half-court line. The shot clock and game clock are almost synced up here. UNLV leads at 40-25. Redbirds are shooting 52%, UNLV shooting 45%, but the difference is 15 turnovers for Illinois State to 7 for UNLV. Booker still at the half-court line, 10 seconds remaining. Booker will call over Brown on the right elbow. She has it, fires a pass down low for Etheridge, over to Lott in the short left corner. Her jumper is good from about 10 feet out as Etheridge was cutting in along the right baseline. Great catch by Etheridge. And kind of the crazy thing for Lindy in her tenure here at UNLV, she's using players who didn't play the point. Jade's sister Bailey was a great point guard the first year under head coach Lindy LaRocque, as Illinois State has the first possession going from left to right on your internet cursor. As Robinson on the right wing, entry pass down low for Wilson. Wilson going to her left, now back to her right on the right block. Her layup attempt is too strong, but coming up with the offensive rebound, and on the left block, Kate Pullman gets the layup to go. She was able to take that rebound away from Justice Etheridge. 42-27, UNLV leading by 15 here with 9:30 to go in quarter number 3. Obi Iser to the right wing, will dribble it on over to the left, looking for the cut, but it's taken away. Has to kick it at the top of the key for Young. Now over to Kiara Jackson on the left wing. Entry pass down low on the left block for Obi Iser. Goes to her right, now kicks it out to Young. Young with the jumper from the free throw line is good. Desiree Young hits the long jumper there. 44-27, 9-10 to go here in the third quarter. Good looking shot by Desi.
Yeah, they're going to attack her right now to get her third foul, so they have to be careful with that.
Maya Wong at the top of the key. Bounce pass here to Wilson on the right elbow. Going to her left, down to the left elbow. Backing down the left mid block to the left block against Young. She gets the layup to go down off the backboard and in. Nice job there by Deanna Wilson. Backing down Desiree Young. And Redbirds have 2 straight buckets here. 8:50 to go in the third quarter. 44-29, UNLV leading. Now Etheridge on the left wing. Kicks it out to Young in the short left corner. Going to her right, trying to back down in the left corner. Young, and that should be a blocking foul. It is. Wilson, there was a flop, clear as day, and with Young trying to wrap around her, gets tripped up. So Wilson's going to be called for the personal foul. Deanna Wilson, her first personal and team's first. Desi couldn't get a shot off, so foul is on the ground. UNLV will have the inbound there. Essence Booker to the right of the stanchion. Obi Iser's all alone, but she fumbled on the left block. Is able to recover and gets off the backboard and in. Great job there by Obi Iser. A lot was going on there. Had a player go down for the Redbirds, but Obi Iser has another bucket. She has 11 points on the day. UNLV leads at 46-29 with 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. Robinson attacking on the left wing to the right elbow. Kicks it back out here on the left wing. Bowman with the head fake. Going in the short left corner. Down the baseline. The C's part first. She beat Obi Iser to the left block. Her layup is good. 46-35 with 8:10 to go here in the third.
This is where they get the post, because their post can get in foul trouble, so they're going to keep attacking them.
The guys are at the top of the key. UNLV leading by 15 with 8:05 to go in the third. Booker at the top of the key. Gets a screen going to her right. Kicks it over to Obi Iser. Catch and fire 3 left wing. It's looking good, but it's too strong. Rebound taken away by Robinson. Robinson going on the fast break. Goes up here to the right wing. Guard picked up by Booker. Going to the short right corner. Her baby jumper. Can't get the friendly roll. Desi comes away with the rebound. She took it out of the hands there of Wilson in the restricted area. UNLV goes back on the attack with 7:45 to go in the third. Leading by 15. 46-31. Booker to the right corner. Picks up the dribble. Now for the right wing, Obi Iser going to her left, to the left elbow, now the left wing. Looking for the cut for Etheridge along the left baseline to the left block. Her layup is good.
Backdoor, backdoor.
That backdoor cut has just been a staple for UNLV really over his last 2 years. 48-31, UNLV leading by 17. The Ties are largely of the ball game with 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. Entry pass down low. Young is able to come up with it. She slides on the ground. Aaron pass here. Now long outlet pass down on the right block for Etheridge. She goes to her left. Reverse layup. No good. Hit the backboard. Missed the rim. Rebound taken away by Robinson after UNLV forced the 16th turnover for the Redbirds. Now Robinson over to Wong. Takes a 3 from the left corner. No good. Bowman with the offensive rebound. She's in the restricted area. Kicks it back out to Wilson at the top. Over to Wong on the left wing, guarded by Essence Booker. Goes to her right to the free throw line, down in the middle of the paint, trying to wrap a pass around to the left. She's able to get it to Wilson, who gets it off the backboard and in. And it's 48-33 with 6:50 to go here in the third. Wilson starting to, the Redbirds really getting a lot of good looks down low in the paint.
And it's because the UNLV post cannot be physical right now because they cannot pick up their fouls right now.
Kiara Jackson over to Etheridge at the top of the key, gets a screen going to her right. Etheridge puts her head down to the right elbow, down to the right block. Her layup is good. Those are the plays there. Etheridge just uses her athletic ability to beat the defender. 50-33 with 6:25 to go here in the third. Etheridge now has a team high 12 points. Obi Iser, the other player for UNLV, in double-digit figures with 11. That pass is taken away. Yep, it's going to be a kickball violation. It's a very late whistle. And Coach Lindy LaRocque is smiling, so is Essence Booker. Someone who's not smiling is Kristen Gillespie, who is frustrated that call was so late, but it was a clear kickball there at the top of the key for Essence. Possession will remain with the Redbirds as the Redbirds make a couple of substitutions here. Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor will check in. 6:18 to go in the third. UNLV leading 50-33. Maya Wong will inbound it just to the right of us. Arcing pass down low for McGinnis. On the right block, now back out to Robinson on the left wing. Goes to her left, guarded by Young, gets by Young, down the left baseline to the short left corner. She's double teamed, trying to fire a pass, was tipped away. Booker comes up with it. UNLV goes on the fast break here. Booker to the right elbow, to the free throw line. Has the ball knocked away by Wong, and then Wong is going to be called for a foul, and she upends Booker. She fell down on the left block. Booker slipped on top of her, and the foul is on Maya Wong. That's going to be her the second team foul, and I believe the second personal there on Wong.
It's getting chippy down there.
Essence Booker will have the inbound to the left of the stanch, and UNLV's been so great on these inbound offensive plays. They give it to Etheridge on the left elbow, down to Young to the left block. She is fouled, gets the bucket, and has an opportunity for an and one on the turnaround jumper for Desiree Young, the reigning Mountain West Player of the Year. Now has 10 points, 5 of 6 shooting for Desi.
The bench is loving that one.
And that's a momentum swing right there. If it already wasn't already all on UNLV's side, as Compton will check out. Kate Bowman in. Young will be at the line to shoot one. Trying to put UNLV on top here by 20. First one is good. And the only one is good. Kept thinking it was 2, sorry. UNLV leads by 20, 53-33 with 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. Largely the ball game for their Lady Rebels in a matchup of 2 undefeated teams. UNLV 6-0, Illinois State 5-0 here in the championship game of the UNLV Thanksgiving Tournament. And another turnover, offensive foul off the ball. Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor knocks down one of the Lady Rebel defenders with 5:47 to go here in the third. It's 53-33, 18 turnovers now for Illinois State. Jasmine Lott will check in. Lott will check in for Essence Booker. Good game for Essence. 6 points, 3 of 6 shooting, 4 assists, and 3 steals.
Yeah, she's having herself a game. It's fun to see.
She was just felt the confidence in the mid-range there at the beginning as we're going to get a foul off the ball there on the right mid-block. McGinnis-Taylor just shoved Desiree Young in the back. Young kind of stumbled down, and the officials saw it, so that's going to be the 5th team foul for Illinois State. And we have to mention that UNLV has not fouled yet, so that puts the Lady Rebels in the bonus with 5:43 to go. And when you're trying to come back down, from a double-digit deficit, you cannot put the opponent into the bonus this early in the half.
No, and UNLV is definitely showing more discipline than Illinois State with in the fouls regard and body language.
Young hits the first, maybe correct myself, that early in the quarter.
And Lott's definitely going to pick up Maya, try to get her frustrated and get some more steals.
Young's second free throw, up and good. 55-33 for Jasmine McGinnis-Taylor, who picked up the foul. That's her 4th personal foul. Redbirds just not finding anything on the offensive end. They're shooting pretty well, 54%. That should win the most ball games, but it's the turnovers that are really hurting them. As Robinson gets a handoff at the top of the key, going to her left, puts her head down to the left elbow, to the left mid block, high off the backboard and in for Paige Robinson. She now has 9 points, 55-35. UNLV leads by 20. Almost a three-pointer there for Justice Etheridge. And then ball on the ground. It's going to be last touch by Illinois State in the short left corner. It's a lot of contact there. Coach Gillespie for Illinois State can't believe that non-call. Alyssa Brown knocked over one of the Redbird defenders. So Kiara Jackson is on the left elbow, going to the right mid-block, over to the left for Young. Young is going to be called for a traveling violation. The official kept his hand up in the air for about 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, we're going to go with here, or we're going to go with the traveling violation. Turnover there for UNLV, their 8th of the ball game. I mentioned that 3-pointer that was missed by Justice Etheridge. UNLV 4 of 12 on the day from beyond the arc. To start off well, they've gotten a little bit cold here. Still trying to find their rhythm. We're going to get a whistle off the ball, and Young picks up the personal foul. Young can't believe it there on the entry pass down low for Deanna Wilson on the right block. Desi just picked up her 3rd personal foul, and the team's first. Obie Iser will check in for Young as Young's kind of looking to see what she did wrong. I think the ref's saying that you can put one hand on, but you can't put the second hand on. So UNLV leads by 20 with 5:02 to go here in the third. Next whistle will put us at the media timeout. Robinson gets it at the free throw line. Goes to her left. Her floater off the backboard and in from the left mid-block. And Paige Robinson back-to-back buckets here. She's now in double-digit scoring with 11 points. Team still trailing by 18. 55-37. UNLV leads. Obie Iser on the left mid-block. Gives it to Brown at the top. Had the ball go through her hands. Almost had it taken away again, but fires it on over the right wing for Etheridge. And cross-court here to Kiara Jackson on the left wing. We'll switch it to the middle of the court here. 13 on the shot clock. Jackson gets the screen going to her right. To the right wing, picks up the dribble to Obi Iso. Head fake at the top of the key. Hits a circle button at the left elbow. Fires a pass to the right for Alyssa Brown. An offensive foul is called. Brown can't get the and one to go because Obi Iso ran over, I believe that was Tashana Wright Gaskins down low in the paint, and that will end. That will be our immediate timeout here with 4:33 to go in the third. UNLV in control of this one. They lead it 55-37. This is UNLV Later Basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas, Nevada, alongside Jay Thomas. I'm Wyatt Tomczyk. Thank you for tuning in or watching on your Sunday afternoon, wherever you are. I screwed up there. There's a part of it on the TV side that flows well, and when I add the radio side, it doesn't go well. But what goes well is this read here by Intermountain Healthcare. Hello, Las Vegas. Hello, Sunset over the Strip. We're Intermountain Healthcare, and we're here to be a part of your Las Vegas life, and we're here to help you live an even healthier one. Intermountain Healthcare, official healthcare partner of UNLV Athletics. Well, Jade, UNLV still shooting the ball very well. 5 of 8 shooting, 62% here in this third quarter. The Redbirds, though, still shooting well. 6 of 9, 66%. Still turnovers, and now the foul troubles are starting to creep in here in this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
UNLV leads at 55-37 with 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Wong will lead the point for the Redbirds as they go guarded by Kiara Jackson. Fires it over to Wilson on the right elbow, going to the left mid block, trying for an up and under move. She's able to draw the foul, and Alyssa Brown picks up her second personal, team's third. Deanna Wilson will head the line to shoot 2 free throws. Wilson last year named to the All-MVC first team and MVC All-Tournament team after she averaged 12.9 points per game and 7.8 rebounds per game. Right now her season average 9 and 7 points and rebounds. First free throw, line drive shot, no good. This is just the 7th and 8th free throw opportunities for the Redbirds. UNLV is currently sitting at 7. So we haven't had a lot like we had yesterday in the George Washington UNLV game.
Yeah, and if Illinois State's going to keep attacking their post, they got to be ready to make those free throws.
Second free throw is good. It's 55-38. UNLV leading this one with 4:20 to go in the third. UNLV Thanksgiving Championship. Essence Booker on the left wing. Gets a screen going to right to the top of the key. She spins around at the right elbow. Back out to Brown. 3. Left wing. Too strong. Hit the backside of the rim. Rebound on the ground. Taken away by Obi Iso on the right wing. She goes to her left. And it's going to be called for a traveling violation. Nneka, I don't know if she was going for a shot or for a pass, but she was in the air. She flipped it up in the air and put her hands back. I can't touch it, but that's going out of bounds along the left baseline. Put her hands on the ball, and it's an easy traveling call. With 4 minutes to go here in the third, the Redbirds have the possession. They try to chip away at this double-digit deficit right now as Maya Wong to the top of the key. Like I said, they're shooting the ball well, 57%. It's turnovers. They're really hurting the Redbirds. I know it's the theme that you gotta kind of keep hitting. If Illinois State doesn't have it, this is a much different ball game. Entry pass down low. Wilson turn around, jumper from the right mid block, no good. But rebound taken away by Bowman, who fires a pass. It was tipped away. Wong comes up with it at the top of the key. Over on the right wing, 3 for Bowman, no good. Another offensive rebound. Wright Gaskins on the left block as Obi Iso is going to be called for a foul. Boy, UNLV's got to be careful there. They're giving up a little bit more offensive rebounds here, Jade, in this third quarter.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely changing, which is dangerous.
55-38 with 3:31 to go in the third. Head coach Lindy Laurent talking over with the official as Bowman will head to the bench. He did a good job of creating some chaos there and giving her team another opportunity. Wright Gaskins will be at the line. Obi Iso picked up the personal, her third, and the team's fourth. Next foul will put the Redbirds in the bonus.
And Erica Collins is gone today, but Kiana and Wilfred, she needs to be ready just in case.
UNLV, they dealt with a little bit of foul trouble in the first with Desi picking up 2. Right now, Young, 13 points, 5 of 6 shooting, but her and Obi Iser both have 3 personal fouls, and we still got a long way to go in this game. Second free throw for Wright Gaskins is good. It's 55-39. UNLV leading it here by 16. Kennedy Winfrey will check in the ballgame for the first time for the Lady Rebels. So you've got Booker, Lott, Winfrey on the court, along with Alyssa Brown and Kiera Jackson. UNLV's going small here. 4 guards, 1 big. I don't think I've seen that so far this year for the Lady Rebels. It's Brown at the top of the key. With 3:23 to go here in the third. Booker gets it on the left wing after the handoff by Brown. Goes to her left in the left corner inside the three-point line. Now they're Winfrey at the top. Winfrey goes to her right. Kennedy inside the three-point line on the right wing. Now over to the left for Brown at the top of the key. 10 seconds remaining. Now to Lott on the right wing. Lott back to Brown. 7 seconds remaining. Back up to Booker from way outside here on the left wing. She goes to the top. Booker will take a jumper just inside the three-point line from the right wing. No good. Alyssa Brown with the offensive rebound. She is fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As Kristen Gillespie got really animated at that. I think maybe she thought that Alyssa Brown was clapping in the Redbird defender's face. I think. Either that or she didn't like the foul call. Alyssa Brown will head to the line, and that's another thing that will kind of kill the momentum. If you put a team into the bonus, Jade, every little foul that you have is going to result in points for UNLV.
Absolutely. And I don't want to jinx it, but so far, AB has been able to capitalize off of that. Yeah,
Alyssa Brown right now hasn't had the shooting touch from the field and beyond the arc, but at the free throw line, she's 5 of 5, make it 6 of 6. Didn't jinx her there. I'm proud of myself. 57-39, UNLV leads by 18 with 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. UNLV putting a little bit of a press as McGinnis going up the court, and UNLV is going to be called, Wright Gaskins going up the court. She is able to draw the foul. And Coach Lindy LaRock doesn't like it, and also she's not going to like that it puts Illinois State in the bonus here with 2:54 to go in the third. So both teams are in the bonus for the rest of this third quarter.
And Jazz Loss just picked up her third as well.
So UNLV foul trouble for the Lady Rebels. 3 for Obi Iser, 3 for Young, 3 for Lott, and 2 for Brown. They have all 11 fouls for UNLV. Really, Etheridge, Booker, Jackson haven't picked up a foul, so you don't have to worry about them right now in foul trouble. The Redbirds have committed 10 personal fouls. McGinnis Taylor has 4 of them. Second free throw is good here by Shauna Wright Gaskins. 2:50 to go in the third. It's 57-41. Kiera Jackson leading the point for UNLV. Low-key on the day, 5 points, 2 of 7 shooting. Gives it to Booker at the left elbow, faces up at the free throw line, loses the ball, kind of lost her footing. The turnover there. Wright Gaskins comes up with it, trying to fire a pass over to the right for Robinson, but Lott comes up from behind to take the ball away. Perfect play there by Jasmine Lott to read the passing lane, get her hand on it, and force the turnover. UNLV back out it on the offensive end. Brown at the top, fires it back over way out on the left wing for Kiera Jackson. 15 seconds remaining. Jackson going to her right, to the right elbow. Picks up the dribble to Winfrey. Winfrey at the top. Now over to the right wing for Kiera Jackson. On the right wing, 8 seconds remaining. Goes to her left. UNLV's not looking comfortable here offensively. Jackson to the top. Jackson going down low, and she is fouled on the left mid block. The foul is going to be called there on Wright Gaskins, and that's going to be her second personal, but more importantly, Jade, with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock, it gives UNLV 2 free throws. That's a frustrating foul right there. You played such great defense up until the end.
Yeah.
Kiera Jackson will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Jackson on the year is 90%. It's the first. 58-41 with 2:09 to go in the third.
Which hurts them even more that she actually made it.
And it's just those things, it's just momentum. Every time you kind of build it back up, it's just the little mistakes that can kind of just drain it back away from Illinois State. As the second free throw goes, it's 59-41 with 2:05 to go in the third. UNLV leading by 18. Long leading the point. Leading scorer for the Redbirds has been Paige Robinson, but she's only had 6 field goal attempts here. One player we haven't heard a lot from there is Crumpton, who is attacking in the middle of the paint. She kicks it out to the left there. Wright Gaskins hit the accelerator button from the left wing down to the right block. Her layup attempt goes down. 59-43, UNLV leading with 1:40 to go in the third. Alyssa Brown, higher pass down low for Desiree Young. It's tipped away. Great play by Deanna Wilson at the restricted area. Now here comes the Redbirds. Their shot layup attempt on the right block is no good. I believe that was Paige Robinson going on the attack there. It is, and she is slow to get up. Took a hard fall. Foul on UNLV with 1:35 to go in the third. It's on Alyssa Brown. So Brown just picked up her third personal. So all the bigs that have played so far, Jade, now have 3 personal fouls.
Yeah, and they've been pretty disciplined so far this season, but this game they're getting a little out of character. They need to fix that.
Minute 35 to go here in the third. UNLV leads at 59-43. Robinson will be at the line to shoot her first free throws of the ballgame. She's 5 of 6 shooting, 11 points, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc. She's a 76% free throw shooter, but like I said, just a great story. Like a walking bucket at the D2 level, gets an extra year, challenges herself to go up to the D1 level, and continues to be a walking bucket. 37 points against Wisconsin. The last game for the Redbirds, she shot 8 of 12 to score 19 points. Robinson will head out after taking that hard fall. Coming back in the ballgame will be Jada Stinson. So with a minute 35 to go here in the third, Lady Rebels lead cut down to 14. They led by as much as 22 points. 59-45, UNLV leads it, looking for their 7th win of the year, trying to start 7-0 for the first time since 1990-91. As the entry pass from the left wing for Nekobi Izor in the short left corner was tipped away. Possession will remain with UNLV. Justice Etheridge will have the inbound in front of the Lady Rebels bench. Etheridge, Jared Jackson wrapping around on the left wing inside the three-point line. Now over to the right for Young. Dribbles it to her left and the hand up to Etheridge. Going to her right. Now back down low to Young. And another turnover there for UNLV. It's taken away by Stinson. Stinson, her lead pass to the left block from the top of the key is a little bit too far out in front there for Gaskins. And Gaskins can't hold on to it. So Illinois State does a good job forcing the turnovers there. UNLV's now up to 13, but they give it right back with their 20th turnover of the ball game.
Illinois State, they're getting the momentum now.
Jared Jackson on the right wing. He's going to try to end on a run here. That will help as the wraparound pass from the right corner down to the left block for Desiree Young. The layup is good. A lot of traffic there, but Young is able to come up with it. Now entry pass down low for Wilson. Goes to her left, now to her right. Gets the open look off the backboard and in from the right block. Great move there by Deanna Wilson against Desiree Young. 11 minutes to go. It's 61-47. UNLV leads by 14. Got a 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock as the backdoor cut there on a whistle and a kickball violation as Young on the right wing looked for that backdoor cut for Etheridge. She fumbled it and the ball was kicked away by one of the Illinois State defenders. So a fresh 20 on the shot clock for UNLV. Coach Gillespie for the Redbirds, who's done a fabulous job in her tenure here at Illinois State, did not like that call. Now Booker on the left wing, 35 seconds remaining. Booker wants to step back three, hit the right side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Stinson. Still Essen struggling from beyond the arc this year. And the Redbirds, they can hold for the final shot here. They can kind of build up a little bit of momentum going into this fourth quarter. Shot clock and game clock are almost identical. 61-47, UNLV leads. Stinson going to the right wing, guarded by Jackson. Bounce pass here to Wilson at the right elbow. 10 seconds remaining. Wilson will take a jumper with 9 seconds remaining and drills it. 7 seconds remaining. UNLV can push it here. Young, though, is hesitating. He gives it to Booker. UNLV. Booker at the half-court line will put up a desperation shot. Hit the backboard, but missed the rim, and that will end the third quarter. But give credit, Deanna Wilson really giving UNLV a lot of problems. She has 13 points, 6 of 10 shooting. The Redbirds outscore UNLV 24-19 while shooting 64% in that quarter. Coming up, quarter number 4, Lady Rebels lead at 61-49. This is UNLV Lady Rebel basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas. That alongside Jay Thomas, I'm Wyatt Tomczyk. This game is brought to you by Howard Hughes. There's something beautiful happening in Las Vegas. Life in Summerlin, a premier master plan community designed to live as good as it looks. Find your new home at Summerlin.com. Well, Jade, UNLV and Illinois State, the Redbirds making a game out of it here. Very productive third quarter. Yet again, they're shooting 58%. UNLV shooting 47%. Like we mentioned, it's the turnovers, but they kind of were able to reel that back in a little bit. They really attacked down low with Deanna Wilson very well.
Absolutely, and they outscored UNLV 24-19. So. They're chipping away at the lead.
UNLV going from right to left on your internet cursor. If you're listening to us here on the Stretch Internet, provided to us by Learfield. Booker gets the wraparound here on the left wing to the short left corner. It is double team. Gives it out to Young on the left wing. Cross court here to Kiara Jackson. Wide open in the right corner. Her three. In and out, no good. Rebound is taken away by Bowman. Well, UNLV has gone ice cold from beyond the arc. They're now 4 of 15. As Stinson attacking on the right wing. Spin move. And is called for a traveling violation on the right block. It didn't matter. She missed the layup. And there was like 3 Lady Rebels there. But she was like, what did I do wrong there? I don't know. This is the most travels I've seen called in a game, Jimmy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. They got to work on their footwork or...
Either that or you kind of overheard the fans say, read a rule book. There's been a lot called, and there's been a lot called on both teams. It's Kiara Jackson on the left wing. UNLV leads at 61-49. Etheridge going to the right wing. Flips the pass over to the left to the top of the key for OBI. So entry pass down low for Young on the left block. Double team gets the contested layup to go high off the backboard and in for Desiree Young, who now has 17 points, 7 of 8 shooting. 63-49. UNLV leading with 9:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass here to Wilson. On the right elbow, then flips it to Bowman at the top of the key. Over on the right for Robinson. Good to see her back after taking the hard fall late in that third quarter. Robinson over to Stinson at the top. Guarded by Kiara Jackson. Stinson with the head fake. Now puts her head down to the right elbow. Goes to the left mid block. Trying to go for an up and under. Great defense here by Kiara Jackson. And it's going to be a traveling violation. Stinson's called for another one. Great defense by Kiara Jackson down low in the paint.
Forcing another travel.
22 turnovers here for the Redbirds. They came in with about 13 turnovers per game, so it's well above their average right now. 8:45 to go in the fourth. UNLV on top, 63-49. Jackson leading the point, getting the start with Alyssa Durazo Frescas out for the Lady Rebels. Etheridge at the top, going over the right wing. Bounce pass to the top here for OB Iser. We get a foul off the ball as Wilson and Young both fall down on the left mid block, and the foul is going to be called on Deanna Wilson. That is going to be her second personal and team's first. Mary Crompton will check back in, and Crompton so far today, Jade, has only had 1 3-point shot attempt. That's another thing that's surprising for me. Robinson has 6 field goal attempts. Crompton has 2.
Yeah, UNLV's done a really great job identifying that and taking that away.
Both those players came in near the Robinson was the top in points per game. Crompton was second. Young gets it at the right elbow. She'll take the jumper from the right elbow. Skimmed off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound is corralled by Robinson. Robinson going along the left sideline here, picked up by Kiara Jackson. It's kind of the matchup they want. They don't want Robinson with Etheridge on her. Now over to Maya Wong on the right wing. Goes to her left, in the middle of the paint, puts up a contested jumper, and is fouled by Essence Booker. Hit her on the left elbow. Booker picks up the personal. It's going to be the first personal on Essence and the first team foul. Now put Maya Wong at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Wong on the day, 5 points, 1 of 2 shooting. It was from her lone make was from beyond the arc. The first bucket of the ball game for the Redbirds. It's the first. They're 12 of 15 from the charity stripe is Illinois State. 63-50, make it 63-51 as Maya Wong hits the second.
And you know why Lindy talked about how fourth quarters is when the game's won, so this will be an interesting quarter. And
we saw in the game yesterday against George Washington, the fourth quarter defense by the Lady Rebels was the difference makers. Kiara Jackson at the top of the key, switches it over to the right wing. 18 on the shot clock. Jackson over to Young at the top of the key, just at the 3-point line. Now back over the right wing for Jackson. 12 on the shot clock. Jackson directs traffic. Goes to her left to the free throw line. Down in the middle of the paint. Turnaround jumper for Kiara Jackson off the backboard and in. Just in front of the free throw line. Great job there by Kiara Jackson. She decided, look, this is going to be my possession here to score.
As well as her move. She does that move every time, and it works.
Beautiful turnaround jumper for Little Key. 65-51, UNLV leads. Maya Wong attacks from the left wing down to the middle of the paint. Her little floater is no good. Hit every side of the rim, but it did not go down. Rebound taken away by UNLV. Long cross-court pass from the right wing down to the left block for Little Key. Then try to fire a pass to the right block for Obi Iser. Was tipped out of bounds. Possession remain with Illinois State. Bowman will head on out for the Redbirds. Deshauna Wright-Gaskins is back in. 7:29 to go in the fourth. UNLV on top by 14, 65-51. Essence Booker will wrap around in the short right corner. She is fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Ooh, Maya Wong can't believe that one. And that will put Booker at the line where Essence on the year is shooting 76%. Those are the frustrating fouls. The foul on a jumper, right?
Yeah, and coaches always say that's the big no-no.
So Booker will be at the line. Essence so far today, 6 points, 3 of 8 shooting, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. Does have 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Essence too strong on the first. Something just a little bit off on Essence's shooting so far this year. Last year she was a great free throw shooter. Can't get that one to go. So Essence goes 0 for 2 on the free throw opportunities. 65-51, UNLV leading by 14 with 7:20 to go in the fourth. Long at the top of the key, going over to the left, guarded by Booker. Long looking for somebody to get open. We'll actually get a screen going to her right, to the top of the key. Now picked up by Young. She'll back down, going to the left elbow, down in the short left corner, trying to go against Young. Fires a pass to the left. It's intercepted by Etheridge. Etheridge going on the fast break, but she fumbles, loses the ball, comes up with it again, still can't corral it as she just kept falling down more and more down. Did everything she could to keep that ball in play, but UNLV, the fans will get on their feet, clap her up. That was a great hustle play there by Etheridge as the ball went out of bounds as Justice just could not. She kept stumbling, got back up, stumbled back down again.
She's tired.
But a great job by Etheridge to intercept that pass in the middle of the paint and try to get the fast break going.
She's having herself a game.
Justice Etheridge, 12 points, 5 of 9, shooting 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. It's been the defense also for Justice that has been really the key factor for UNLV's lead right now. Long on the left wing. Bounce pass here to the top for Gaskins. Gaskins spins around on the right mid block to the middle of the paint. Her jump shot is no good. Too strong. Rebound taken away by the Lady Rebels. Now Booker bounce pass the little key in the right wing. Now over to Booker to the left elbow for Young. 20 on the shot clock. Now to the right wing for Booker. Booker will reset. 15 on the shot clock. UNLV leads by 14. Booker to the left elbow. Cross court pass here to the right corner for Kiara Jackson. Now attacking along the right baseline. Fires a pass behind her to Desiree Young. Ball on the ground, and Young's going to be called for a foul there. Now Desi is slow to get up as Desi dived over the back there of Wright Gaskins. Desi slow and is able to get back up. She was kind of holding that left hip area. It's on Desiree Young. That's going to be the fourth on Desi and the team's second. 6:22 to go in the fourth. It's 65-51. Love the effort there by Desi, but usually when you dogpile on top of the back of somebody, they're going to call the foul on you.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Won't get you the evil eye from the coach. Like, hey, give credit for the effort. And a foul off the ball here, and it's on Alyssa Brown. Brown now just picked up her fourth personal. So Young with 4, Alyssa Brown with 4. We haven't seen Kiana Wilfred in the game so far. With 6:15 to go in the fourth. That's the other healthy big that's available for UNLV with Erica Collins out.
Big body, too.
Third team foul here for the Lady Rebels. They try to give a pass down low to Gaskins. She fumbles the ball on the right block. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch there by Illinois State. That's turnover number 24. 6:10 to go here in the fourth. Lady Rebels lead at 65-51. Essence Booker will get it past the half-court line here. Lady Rebels shooting 50% in this fourth. Just 2 of 4, though. The Redbirds have not hit a bucket yet. Both of their points have been from the charity stripe. Booker in the left wing, going to her right, to the right elbow. Puts her head down, puts up a contested shot. Can't get the foul call on the right mid-block. Ball on the ground. Rebound is taken away by the Redbirds. Lindy LaRock wanted a foul call, did not get it, as Wilson came up with a rebound. Now Laya Wong will slowly bring it past the half-court line. Redbirds desperately need a bucket here. They have not scored in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Entry pass in the left mid-block here to Gaskins. Backing down Etheridge. Oh, what a block by Etheridge on Gaskins. Disrespectful by Etheridge. Here comes UNLV. Booker at the free throw line. Picks up the dribble. Gives it to Brown on the left wing. Timeout taken by Lindy LaRock, who wanted to slow things down. But my, oh my. Etheridge just sent that ball back right where it came from.
She was not having it.
That might be the best block of the year so far in this young season. Timeout taken by head coach Lindy LaRock, and we'll take a quick break as well. UNLV takes a 61-51 lead with 5:26 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. This is UNLV Lady Rebel basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas, Nevada, alongside Jay Thomas. I'm Wyatt Tomczyk. UNLV leading this one 65-51 over the Redbirds of Illinois State. This game is brought to you by Desert Radiology. Desert Radiology is the premier radiology practice in Nevada, providing the highest quality of diagnostic and interventional imaging for over 50 years. Radiology provider and partner of the Valley Health Systems Hospitals, UMC, and Southwest Medical Associates. Trusted community partner for the Vegas Golden Knights, Las Vegas Aces, Las Vegas Lights, Aviators, and official partner of UNLV Athletics. 11 convenient full-service imaging facilities in Las Vegas, Henderson, and Pahrump. Out of the timeout, UNLV will have the possession. 23 on the shot clock. Booker gets it at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Justice Etheridge on the right wing. Etheridge directing traffic, will now attack along the right baseline here. She lost the ball, and it's going to be last touch by Etheridge. So turnover there for UNLV after Etheridge had probably the block of the year. And boy, that was just one where you're like, oh gosh. That gets a loud ooh from the crowd, and then they were pumped up. UNLV cannot convert with the points as long bounce pass on the left wing here to the top of the key for Crumpton, who had only one three-point shot attempt. They give it to the hot hand, Wilson. Wilson, the left block layup attempt, no good as she caught it on the right mid block. Went over to her left, but good defense by Alyssa Brown, who's playing with those 4 fouls. Her and Desiree Young have 4 personal fouls. Nick Obi-Iser has 3, so the bigs are in a lot of foul trouble right now for UNLV with under 5 to go. They lead at 65-51. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Booker at the top. Moves it over to the right wing, trying to direct traffic. Gives it over to the left to the top for Etheridge. Etheridge, 5 seconds remaining. Justice, it's going to have to be a 3 here for UNLV. Justice goes to her left. Will take a step back 3 from the top. She banged her ankle there on the shot attempt. Alyssa Brown with the offensive rebound on the right mid block, and UNLV will reset. Great offensive rebound there by Brown. Hopefully Etheridge is okay for UNLV. Now 10 seconds remaining. Booker at the top. Over to Obi-Iser on the right elbow. Puts her head down to the right block, and she trips over her feet. Lost the ball. Actually tried to throw it up in the air, trying to get a foul call. Then on the rebound, Alyssa Brown is called for the foul, and that's going to be 5 on Brown. So Alyssa is out of the ball game with 4:15 to go here in the 4th. It's going to be immediate timeout here for UNLV and Illinois State. And we will take a quick break here from the Cox Pavilion in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Lady Rebels, well, the official, actually, I thought it was going to be a media timeout. Let me correct myself here. We do know it is 5 on Alyssa Brown. That's what the stat sheet had for her. So now for head coach Lindy LaRock, she's going to have to figure out what she wants to do here. As both teams are looking at each other. And, yep, there we go. Now we get the official word that it's the immediate timeout. So we will take a break here from Las Vegas, Nevada. UNLV leading Illinois State 65-51 with 4:15 to go here in quarter number 4. This is UNLV Lady Rebel basketball from Learfield. Back here live at the Cox Pavilion here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wyatt Tomczyk. Joining me is Jay Thomas. Jay, greatly appreciate you hopping on the broadcast with us these past 3 games. We've seen some domination by UNLV. We've seen a close game against George Washington. This game just feels like it wants to be close, but the Redbirds just aren't finding a way to get it within single digits.
Absolutely, I agree. And I say one name, why? Justice Etheridge. She's there on defense. She's there on offense. She's blocking shots. She's getting everything, and she's been giving it her all this game for sure.
Now for UNLV, here comes the problem. Now Desiree Young has 4 personal fouls. She just checked in because Alyssa Brown picked up her 5th. It was the 14th foul for UNLV. The Redbirds are sitting at 2. If Desi picks up her 5th personal foul, you just see what head coach Lindy LaRock will go with here. She hasn't used Kiana Wilford so far in this game. And Wong will get it past the half-court line here. Trying to spin it around on the left wing, then hands it off to Bowman on the left wing. Bowman ball high up in the air over to Robinson. Cross-court here to the right elbow, down to the right block. She is fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That's the 15th foul there for UNLV. So with 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth, UNLV has put the Redbirds in the bonus. Etheridge picks up the personal, just her first. So it's the bigs that are having foul trouble for UNLV. The guards really don't have that much.
Yeah, they need to be ready though, because they're going to attack the bigs.
Coming back into the ball game here will be Tashana Wright-Gaskins. Mary Compton will check on out. So Robinson will be at the line. 13 points on the day, but it's been a hard-earned 13 points, make it 14. It's now 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Main scorer coming into this game for the Redbirds at 22.4 points per game. But Justice Etheridge has been all over her. Second free throw is good. It's 65-53. UNLV leads by 12. Kiara Jackson will spin it around here going along the right sideline. Now will switch it to the middle of the court. Now goes back over to the right wing. She's able to avoid kind of that mini press by the Redbirds. 3:50 to go. UNLV leads by 12. Etheridge catching fire 3. Right corner is good. Justice Etheridge with a big momentum swing bucket there for UNLV. That's her third three-pointer of the ball game. She has 15 points, and the Lady Rebels lead at 68-53. Wong attacking. Wong pushed off. No whistle is called. Wow, that was clear as day. Wong pushed off on the drive to the left block. Didn't get the call, or didn't draw the call, and UNLV will take a 13-point lead here on this possession. 3:20 to go after the made layup by Wong. Booker to the right wing, picks up the dribble, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul off the ball. It's going to be on the Redbirds. It is going to be on number 12, Maya Wong. So they get her on the foul, just on the other end. That one there, you just saw the extension of the arm. The crowd
did not like that one.
Yeah, did not like that one. 3:19 to go in the fourth. It's a 13th foul here for the Redbirds. Booker will wrap around in the left corner. Going to get a whistle and a traveling violation. Booker, one too many steps there. That's the 17th turnover for UNLV. That's 24 for Illinois State. And I mean, I think we might set a D1 record for how many traveling calls we've had in a game.
Yeah, I'm actually keeping track right now, so we'll see how that goes.
How many you've got now?
Well, Illinois State only has 2, but UNLV has about 3.
You started keeping track in the third quarter. You missed the bulk of it in the first. As Robinson trying to wrap around, will stop at the free throw line. Her jumper is good. Paige Robinson with a beautiful jumper there in the face of Justice Etheridge. She used the momentum of Etheridge to kind of get some separation. UNLV bounce pass, dangerous there to the middle of the court. Obi Iser comes up with it. Now bounce pass to the left for Kiara Jackson. The left wing to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Etheridge in the left corner. Now back out to Obi Iser at the top of the key. 2:50 to go. UNLV leads at 68-57. Kiara Jackson now at the half-court line. Right down the middle of the court here. 8 seconds remaining. Jackson going to her right. Jackson attacking. Little running floater from the right mid-block. No good. Obi Iser with the offensive rebound on the left block. Her put back. In and out. No good. Boy, that was halfway down. Rebound on the ground and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on the pass over to Wong on the right elbow. Booker is called for the personal foul. That'll put Maya Wong at the line to shoot 2. That's going to be the second on Essence. So UNLV, that's one way to kind of chip away at a deficit is all these free throws. 18 free throws here for Illinois State, 13 for UNLV. Boy, that was so unlucky there for Obi Iser. That was halfway down, but you know how gravity, inertia, I don't know, one of those words work. That ball just spin right back out.
Gravity, inertia, Wyatt Jinx, you know.
That was Wyatt Jinx, yeah. I was about ready to call it that was in, but it wasn't. 68-57. And now the officials are talking it over here yet again. I don't know what they're talking about. It was a clear foul on Booker that would have been on Wong. It's the 15th foul for UNLV. And now they're going to go over and review something. And Coach Lydia Rock puts her hands up asking what are we reviewing here?
Right.
Usually kind of get a good idea, but this one here I don't know what the officials are looking over as they kind of wave UNLV over to their bench. We're going to review the last play to see if anything was any extracurricular activity. Right now, UNLV leads 68-57. It's not been the offensive quarters for these two teams. Here you go for UNLV. In the first, they shot 53%. The second, 42%. In the third, 50%. For the Redbirds, in the first, 50%. In the second, 55%. In the third, 64%. Jade, we're here in the fourth. UNLV shooting 30%, 3 of 10. Redbirds are shooting 33%, 2 of 6. Just goes to show, man, it doesn't matter how bad the defense was, how frustrating you've been playing on defense in the first 3 quarters. You can rise up in a crunch time. That's what people are going to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to finish through. You know, defense is important from start to finish.
UNLV with 2:30 left here in the fourth. The Lady Rebels lead by 11. UNLV's won every game by double digits. Their smallest margin of victory was 10 against George Washington yesterday. UNLV was 68 points. They were on track to really have another 70-point game. They still could get there, obviously, with 2:30 left, but almost were on track for another 80-point game. Out of the review. Don't know what the review was. We don't get an explanation of what happened. Just extend the game
extra precaution.
Maybe, you know, get paid by the hour, maybe. First free throw here for Wong is good. 68-58 with 2:30 to go in the fourth. Back to a 10-point lead for UNLV. They led by as much as 22. The Redbirds have done everything they can to get it within single digits, and they finally do, as that one got the friendly roll to go down. It's a 9-point lead for UNLV. Booker going along the right sideline here. Booker's got to be careful. She fires it on over to Etheridge. Etheridge on the right wing, back out to Booker. UNLV now can waste as much time as they can here. 20 on the shot clock. Obi Iser on the left wing, hand off to Little Key, going from left to right. Jackson on the left elbow, extended up to three-point line. Actually more out towards the half-court line here. 10 seconds remaining. Jackson with Wong on her. Spins over to the right, to the top of the key. Puts her head down to the right elbow. Little running floater. It's good. No, offensive foul is called. Offensive foul is called.
Wow.
On Kiera Jackson. The fans were excited. The PA announcer, Jake, thought that was a bucket. Jackson is called for the offensive foul on the running floater there from the right mid-block. And that will be Little Key's, I believe, her first personal foul. So 2 minutes remaining. There's still a ball game here. Illinois State. Wong at the top. Handing off to Robinson. Robinson on the left wing. Going to her right. To the free throw line. To the right elbow. Contested jumper. No good. Rebound on the ground. Taken away by Robinson in the short right corner. She'll wrap around to the left. To the middle of the paint. Her jumper. No good. But Etheridge is called for a personal foul. Etheridge doesn't like that call. And UNLV with 1:48 to go here. The Redbirds, they're not shooting well, but the Lady Rebels are not doing a good job of keeping them off the free throw line.
Or rebounding. They need to pick that up for sure.
Yeah, actually, UNLV rebounding battle right now is 26-24. UNLV has given up here, looking at the offensive rebounds. Now, 5 offensive rebounds, but they've been really 5 crucial offensive rebounds. Robinson hits the first. 68-60, UNLV leading by 8 with 1:48 to go here in the fourth. Championship game of the UNLV Thanksgiving tournament. 2 teams who made the NCAA tournament last year. This is a fun matchup and starting to live up to the expectations here. Little Kiera Jackson loses the ball on the inbound pass in the right corner. Turnover UNLV. That's their 19th of the ball game. Mary Crumpton will check back in. 1:47 to go here in the fourth. 68-61. Obi Iser was trying to get it to Jackson and went off the tip of her fingers there. A lot of turnovers for both of these teams. And now pressure time here, but the thing for the Redbirds, they want a 3. They've only hit 2 in this ballgame. They're 2 out of 7. They give it up here to Wilson on the right elbow. Now over to Robinson. Down low, wide open. Gaskins gets the layup to go from the left block. Was left all alone with 1:35 to go in the fourth. UNLV's lead, as much as 22, is down to 5. Illinois State, what a comeback here in this fourth quarter. Bounce pass to Young on the left elbow. Down low to the right block. Whistle, and another offensive foul is called. That's 3 on UNLV, I think, in this quarter. And Desiree Young has fouled out of the game with 1:28 to go. Kiana Wilford got up for UNLV. She headed back to the bench, and let's see here what the Lady Rebels want to do. Desiree Young called for the offensive foul. It's 68-63. The Lady Rebels have now been called for 20 fouls overall in this game. 14 for Illinois State, as that's a tough pill to swallow there, Jade.
Yeah. And Kennedy comes in, so they're going to go small again.
Yeah, small ball here for UNLV. The Lady Rebels, it's a 10-0 run right now for Illinois State. UNLV has not scored in the last 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
And that's the thing that they're not used to. You know, experienced teams are going to make adjustments and they're going to show new looks. They're never out of the game.
So a 5-point lead here for UNLV. The Redbirds, though, they keep attacking down low in the paint. They're getting a lot of buckets in the, a lot of points in the paint. Robinson on the right wing, catch and fire 3. Too strong, rebound on the ground, taken away by Obi Iser. Big rebound there by NECA and a big miss by Robinson. That would have been huge to knock it within 2. 1:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. UNLV leading at 68-63 here in the fourth. Championship game. Can the Lady Rebels hold off, or can Illinois State come back from 22 points down? 1 minute to go. Etheridge at the half-court line. 9 seconds remaining. Justice Dribbling it over to the left, 5 seconds remaining. Justice goes to the right. Will take a three from the top of the key. In and out, no good. Rebound on the ground. Winfrey trying to get to it. She does. Kennedy Winfrey, the big offensive rebound on the right corner. They're going to foul Essence Booker. Kennedy Winfrey, who played only 2 minutes so far in this game, comes up with a big offensive rebound on the right corner off the miss by Etheridge. That was halfway down. Boy, the rim has not been friendly to UNLV, but Booker is fouled. We'll head to the line and shoot 2 free throws, and these are big here. Actually, no, it's the 14th foul. My apology. 14th foul, so UNLV will have to inbound. 41.5 seconds remaining. Winfrey with the inbound. Gives it to Booker. They're going to have to foul Essence, going to her left, and Essence will head to the line to shoot 2, where she's 0 of 2 on the day. 6 points for Booker. The senior who started her career at a UNR, transferred over to Ball State before coming back to her hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada.
And if this is the time that she finds her groove, that'd be perfect right here.
How about that for Kennedy Winfrey? What a rebound. And that was a tough offensive rebound to get there in the left corner.
Absolutely, she fought for that one.
Booker will be at the line. First free throw for Essence is no good. Hit every side of the rim. 39.1 seconds remaining. If Essence can hit this, put a 6-point lead. 2 threes are a little bit more difficult than a 3 and a 2, and Booker hits it. 69-63. Got a 9.1 second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Doesn't matter really with the shot clock. It just matters. What matters is the overall remaining time. Robinson catch and fire 3 from the left wing. No good. But an offensive foul is called. An illegal screen there on Deanna Wilson. And that will put UNLV at the line. Wilson with the illegal screen on the missed 3, though, by Paige Robinson. Crompton will head on out. Wright Gaskins will head back in. It doesn't put actually UNLV on the line, so the Lady Rebels left to inbound here. 30 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. UNLV leads by 6. It's been a 10-1 run here for Illinois State. Cross court here to Etheridge. Etheridge kisses in the middle of the court. She's on a 4-on-1 disadvantage, and this wraps around here. She is fouled, and Justice will head to the line for her first free throw opportunities this year. Crumpton will check back in for Wright Gaskins as they've been kind of switching back and forth each defensive play to offensive play.
Justice is out here playing tag now, trying to escape from the foul call.
How about Justice? 15 points, 6 of 12 shooting, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. This is the first free throws for Justice this season. First one. Too strong. UNLV now 12 of 16 from the charity stripe. Here, free throw here will put UNLV on top by 7. 69-63 with 26.8 seconds remaining. Second free throw for Etheridge is good. Timeout will be taken by Illinois State. They will advance the ball. Post-game here, we will have our interview with assistant head coach Carly Burris. And if UNLV can hold on, we'll also be joined by Justice Etheridge. 30-second timeout, and more importantly, we'll advance the ball here to Illinois State. Give credit, Jay, to the Redbirds. Did not give up. This is why you show this is a very experienced team. A lot of graduate transfers, fifth-year seniors, a lot of regular seniors, a lot of juniors. They will not quit, and they really gave UNLV. I mean, they made the Lady Rebels sweat there late.
Yes, they did, especially because, you never go into a game being like, all right, let's try to, get them fouls. But because they got that opportunity, they capitalized off that. They got their fouls. 2 fouls for UNLV, or 2 posts are fouled out, and they're back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it has been the big thing was the foul trouble for the post players for UNLV. Alyssa Brown fouled out with about 5 minutes left. Then Desi fouled out with about 2 minutes left. They brought in Kennedy Winfrey, and what does Kennedy Winfrey do? Get a big offensive rebound in the left corner that forces Illinois State to have to foul. Here's Maya Wong will inbound it right in front of me. Fires it over the top for Robinson. Going to her left. Robinson, double team. Back out to Wong. Alone here. 3. Right wing. It will be big if it goes. It does not hit the front side of the rim. Rebound on the ground. It's Essence Booker is hacked. Hard fall there for Booker, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2 on the rebounding foul, and that will most likely end this ball game as Kate Bowman is calling for the personal foul. That's going to be the 3rd personal on Bowman. Both these teams did not find their rhythm beyond the arc, so give credit to UNLV after George Washington was having some success in that first half. Today, just 9 3-point shot attempts for the Redbirds, 2 makes. Booker will be at the line. Hits the first. Essence now 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. The Redbirds came in getting about 8 threes made per game, shooting 39%. Booker misses another free throw. 71-63 with 15 seconds remaining. Wong gets it past the half-court line, flips it over to the left. Robinson will step into a 3 from the left wing. In and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Booker. 10 seconds remaining. Booker Let's see if they'll foul here. They will. In essence, if she can hit both, we'll have an opportunity to get into double-digit figures. Try to... A good start for Essence, but still, Jade, I think we're just trying to find that shooting touch, and it's really the free throw line that you just didn't see last year.
Yeah, that's where she shines, and that's where she'll get it back.
But obviously, Booker is absolutely gassed. I mean, 37 minutes here for Essence, 36 for Obi Iser. First free throw is good, 34 for Etheridge. This is the game where really you saw, obviously, with the bench short with Durazo Frescas and Erica Collins out. Second free throw is good there for Booker. Finishes now with 10 points, 6.9 seconds remaining. UNLV now leads at 73-63. Robinson flip it over to the left at the half-court line here for Wong. 2 seconds remaining. We'll take a desperation three at the buzzer. Banks it in. Wow. Illinois State, Wong's got to be thinking, wow, really? We hit that one?